Hello, we are Team 0316, also known as Team Comida. My name is Sanjana, and today we will be going over our deliverables for Sprint 2 for our project Comida. Our clients are Dr. Jonathan Shelley and Professor Cedric Stallworth. Together, we are creating a mobile application that allows college students to rate and write reviews of the food served at their campus dining halls. We are programming our application in Android Studio using Java, and we will use Firebase as our database. We accomplished a lot of the initial setup of our application during Sprint 1. We developed the login and registration functionality, set up the Firebase database to store information about our users, and we created password reset functionality and email verification functionality. For Sprint 2, we focused on customizing our application beyond the basics of Sprint 1. We created the user profile, which is complete with a customizable user profile picture. We started developing our college search tool, which allows users to search for colleges and see each college's dining hall review information. We also added home, search, and user profile buttons to most screens of the app so that users can easily navigate from one screen to the other. Finally, we expanded our database to include information about colleges and dining halls. Here, we have the iteration plan for Sprint 2 and all of our user stories. We will demonstrate these user stories one by one in the context of our application. Let's go through these user stories one by one. So I'm logged into my account now, which is a Georgia Tech account. And our first user story is, as a user, I want to view my user profile. So here we have the user profile. Let's say we want to upload a photo, a new profile picture. So we can just select this and we're directed to our camera roll. And here from the camera roll, I can choose this image. All right, our next user story is, as a user, I want to search for any college so I can see its reviews. So here we have the search icon. We can just press this and search for any of the 26 USG institutions. Let's say I want Georgia Gwinnett College, for example. So here we have this, and then we can just click on this. And this actually leads us to our next user story, which is, as a developer, I want to include in the application a page for each different college. So here we have that screen for every college. And in Sprint 3, we will customize and populate this page with data from our database. But for now, let's just hit the back button and go back to the search tool. And then our fourth user story is, as a user, I want to see buttons denoting the home screen, search tool screen, and user profile. So pretty much any page of the application has these three buttons. If we go to the home screen, we have just the name of our college that we put in when we registered, and we will fill this out in Sprint 3. And of course, I showed you the search page here. And finally, we have our user profile page. Our last two user stories have to do primarily with the database, so I'm going to display the Firebase console for our application here. So our fifth user story is, as a developer, I want to expand the database to include information about colleges and dining halls. So here we have a collection of colleges, and each college has a reference ID here and an attribute of name. So we can just go through these and see all of these follow a similar pattern. And each college has a nested collection of dining halls, which is listed here. So here we have the halls, which again have a reference ID, and then each of the dining halls. So for Georgia Tech, we have North Ave, we have Britain, and we have West Village. Finally, our last user story is, as a developer, I want to expand the database to store written user reviews. So here in our Firebase Cloud Firestore, we have a written reviews collection. So each of these reviews is associated with a certain dining hall, which is nested under a certain college, as well as the actual user who wrote the review. And then finally, here we have the text of the review. In Sprint 3, we will develop the interface for writing reviews so that they populate the database correctly. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.